Today's video is sponsored by Thrive Market. Welcome back to my channel, everybody. Today is Saturday. We slept in this morning, had a kind of a slow morning, went to Jace's soccer game as a family. We had so much fun, and then we stopped by Home Depot because I am on to another project, of course. And I'm very, very excited. I've been working on this for like the past 2 weeks, kind of slowly gathering things together in my garage. I'm gonna be doing something that I haven't done in like 15 years, which is sitting down and throwing some pottery. And then I realized the other day as I was talking to my friend, like, I don't even know if I've ever shared much about my background with my audience in terms of my art background, which those were always my favorite classes in high school. The ceramics class, the pottery wheel, hand building, anything clay related was my thing. So then I ended up minoring in art in college, which is like, okay, what's an art minor? Like, what do you even do with an art minor? Majored in communications, if anybody's wondering. I guess at the end of the day, communication, art, it all worked out as a content creator when you think about it. The point is, I've just been thinking so much about getting on a pottery wheel again. I'll explain the story later, but I ended up getting my hands on a wheel. I've just been antsy to finally get on it, but there was a few other things I needed to like buy, and I still need to clean the garage. There's a lot that's gonna be going on in this video before I can actually get on the wheel and finally like touch clay. I'm so excited to touch clay. That sounds weird. Before I take you out to show you what I've been working on so far, let me share a little bit about today's sponsor, Thrive Market. Just got my box in today and gonna show you what I got because I've been switching it up. Now that I have a better idea of what kind of snacks Jace wants at school in his lunchbox. Also, I hope this mic helps because especially with the kids home today, I just never know what sounds in the background might be going on. There's always the dishwasher or the laundry or a sound machine running. Even though this doesn't feel like natural to have a mic along with me the whole vlog, it makes the editing process a lot easier for me. And hopefully it's better on your ears. Let me know in the comments. Thrive Market is an online membership-based grocery store. They bring the highest quality products right to your doorstep. They have some of my favorite brands without the crazy prices. They actually guarantee the lowest prices, and they're just taking out the guessing game of, is something good enough, healthy enough for me and my family? It gives me that peace of mind. It saves me money, it saves me time, so I don't have to run errands, and I can focus more on some of these home projects and creative outlets that I'm very into. You guys know that. I also have a really good buy again feature where you can quickly reorder your staples and save time. I love that because now that Jace is in school, look who pops in right when I say his name. I gotta make sure his lunch box is stocked every day. So here's a couple snacks I got for him and just other things for the family. Grass-fed mini sticks, great source of protein. This is such a good snack to actually fill them up. Someone got me into this when I was very young. I don't remember who it was, but yes. This is what Jace wanted again since we had it in our other box and he loved it so much. The Go-Go Squeeze Yogurt, toaster pastries, and this for our angel Ari who just walked in. Remember these? Panda Puffs. And then I have a new dish. A new dish thing, which I love these ones because it's made out of recycled material. These actually last a pretty long time. Oh, thank you. If you've been thinking of trying out Thrive Market, I highly recommend it. Click the link in my description or go to thrivemarket.com/Nicole Lela Green to receive 30% off your order and a free gift when you join Thrive Market today. I'm actually taking these with me. That sound is so annoying. Welcome to my studio. It's a mess. It's dingy, dirty, spiderwebby, a cracked floor, and perfect for what I need right now. So far what I've gathered is all in this area. I need to do a little bit of cleanup in here before I can actually get started. I smell like my dad right now when he would like get home from a long day doing construction. Okay, let's chat about how this all came to be. The wheel I actually got from my high school art teacher. I was in contact with her recently and she was like, I don't use my wheel anymore. Like, do you want to have it? I'd rather somebody else use it. And I was like, yes, of course, I'll take it. Like, these things are expensive. Anyways, I grabbed this bench from inside the house, which we always kept under the chalkboard because I wanted a little more like surface area to put things. We had this dresser that my dad just dropped off for us and I just haven't found a place for it in the house yet. So I was like, let me just stick it here so I have something to put my wedging board on. And then I picked up this very cute vintage industrial stool from a nice old man on Facebook Marketplace recently because the floor is completely crooked. Nothing is really level. Like the wheels, basically everything's on a slope going downward. So I have this bench on cinder block, one of the legs of the wheel on a wood board to like get it level. And then this thing is actually, it has adjustable legs, which is like why I thought this would be a good fit. I need to adjust it though, because it's definitely too high. And I'm trying to kind of remember what the best height is for my body to throw correctly. So I'm gonna work on adjusting that really quick. Ow! I think this is gonna be too high. Okay guys, I've tried 2 other chairs, but they're like way too low. So I'm just gonna go with this one, even though it's a little bit too high. We'll see if it makes it really hard to throw. Anyways, we're just gonna go for it. Please don't expect much of me because it's been a very long time. I don't know if I'll be able to pick up on like, just from memory, the skills. I have been watching a lot of YouTube videos to just try to like remember the process, but I'm just gonna have fun. Maybe we'll make a mug or something and then I'll get better in like a few months and then I can compare it to like the first mug I ever made. Wow, I'm so excited. Okay, I'm trying to center. There's way too much clay chunks coming off right now. Can I just smush it back on? Oh my God, I forgot to take my ring off. All right, we're gonna try to, what's it called? Pull up, get a hole in it. What do you call that? I forgot all the terms. No! I remember this feeling.
The other thing I'd recommend if you are a beginner is to really thoroughly wedge each lump. Double shape, it just has a lot more strength and it prevents the form from flaring out except flat as it creates a shape of
Progress.
When I'm lifting this bowl.
No!
There's throw the buffet. The sickest step is carving away a section where the rims, and I don't press it with the tool. Instead I hold it right on the profile of the one.
Oh my God. Fail. Fail. I'm like getting somewhere and then it fails like the higher I get. Well, guys, this is not how I expected this to go at all. Oh my gosh, it's full of water again. This is why these are like impossible to take off. I wanted to show you my final attempt, but look, it's flopping over, so. And full of water. Oh my goodness, Nicole. I've got a long ways to go, a lot of videos to watch, and a lot more practice to do. Maybe I can get back in here tomorrow while the kids are napping. I have so much mess to clean, and we are heading to our neighbors tonight for a little gathering. So I don't know, my brain was just like fully not thinking of anything else other than what I was working on. And as a mom who's constantly thinking about a million things, that's like really hard to do. So I appreciate something that's gonna take my mind off everything else going on in my life. I gotta do some cleanup. Is Daddy calling you? Well, I was a little bit bummed about yesterday, but I did wake up feeling like ready to get back on that pottery wheel again today after I do some garden cleanup because my cucumbers are all done. My tomatoes are probably gonna be done soon. I'm gonna just probably trim them down a bit, and then I gotta get my flowers over there in the trash. I got my little helpers today.
No, don't have flour. They don't have flour.
Well, that's all we have, unless you want to pick some green ones. We'll see. Okay, last cucumber of the season. My goal today is to just successfully pull up the walls of a cylinder. Watched a lot of videos last night, and I'm gonna try a few things differently today. Definitely the change in my chair height hopefully could help me a little bit with like just being stable and having more control. All right, I don't have my mic on right now, but I had another unsuccessful, like even worse than yesterday, to be honest, session. And at this point, all the clay has just gotten so wet, like I can't even throw with it anymore. So I just spread it out on here and I'm gonna let it dry a bit, and then maybe tonight or tomorrow, I'll practice some more. Not bad. Guys, our cookie timer went off, so I gotta hurry up because we have cookies waiting for us in the oven. What? Okay, it's like 9 p.m. I wasn't gonna do this tonight because I was like, man, I only literally have 2 more balls of clay to use. But Andrea's like, just do it. Like, let's just try it out. I think she was my good luck charm tonight because I finally got the walls up, although they are pretty thick. But I'm too scared to keep trying to pull because it's gonna get messed up. I also can't even get it off the wheel right now because I think it's too wet. So I'm gonna let this sit overnight and then tomorrow try to deal with it. But like, not bad. I was getting really down on myself because it's been 2 days of like complete failure after failure. Cheers.
The best ones
That's
I've
your
ever
best. I think that's your best. The walnuts, the chocolate chip. All right, you guys, it's the next day. I'm so glad we ended up being able to do this last night. It's definitely not perfect by any means. It's actually quite thick rimmed. It's supposed to be thinner walled than this, and it's bottom heavy for sure. I did not pull it up enough. I just got nervous and didn't want it to fall off the wheel again. So, by the way, I'm watching this guy Florian Gadsby on YouTube to like help me through all these steps because I haven't done all this in so long. We're gonna trim it up, which will hopefully help thin the walls a little bit, and then we're gonna add a handle. And I really think what helped me even get to this point yesterday is the pillows behind my back, because this chair that I ended up switching to from inside the house kind of slants downward, and I don't want my butt to be sliding back. I need to be like stable over the wheels. So I feel like that made a big difference. And then I don't know. I have a lot more practice to go, that's for sure. And I'm just gonna start off actually filling this with water, so I'll be right back. It's so nice working in here with like the breeze coming in. It's just the perfect weather for a semi-outdoor studio. But okay, I think this needs to be completely dry before I stick it on here for trimming. Okay, I bought some stamps so I can stamp my initial on the bottom. There it is, guys. An LG.
And now it's time to smooth off that bottom joint, which I do so with just one finger. I smear the clay left and right, very firmly, which makes a very strong joint and means that
Y'all, I think I ruined it with this handle. It's not looking very good. I'm gonna try to just like clean it up a bit. Now that's way too small. Look at that. Ay, ay, ay. Like, what am I gonna hold it with? One finger? Okay guys, I spent a little bit of time just trying to clean up the handle because that was a messy situation, and a very tiny handle for a very thick, chunky mug. We'll see one day how functional this really is if it doesn't explode in the kiln. Speaking of kiln, I don't have a kiln, so I potentially have access to a kiln. I'm just waiting to see how much do I get into this before I drag a kiln over to my house, because I'm not about to do that unless I really, really become obsessed with this. This was a lot of fun and I'm ready to go. I'm ready to make more. The thing is, I need to work on my skills, consistency, building up the walls higher. Now my goal is just to practice, 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 and honestly make like 100 cylinders. I'm gonna start marking it on my paper. I wrote a little Bible verse up there, Isaiah 64:8. Yet, O Lord, you are our Father, we are the clay, and you are the potter, we are the work of your hand. So I'm gonna start doing a little tally up there every single time I make a cylinder. I'm not firing anything, I'm just practicing. I hope you guys enjoyed watching that. I have no idea if anybody's interested in this stuff. So let me know in the comments what you think. Thank you for joining, and I'll see you in my next video.